food. Oh my god, I got a lot of food. Okay. Oh, they only gave me one. Okay. That sucks. Oh, I guess I got the ranch. I wanted ranch and barbecue. I don't think I've ever tried the barbecue. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a sip of this Diet Coke. I don't remember the last time I had a Diet Coke, y'all. And then I'll go through what I got here. It's a rainy day today, so I don't know if you guys can hear outside. It is a raining. I got a double cheeseburger. Ooh. I got no ketchup and no mustard. Got me a medium fry. Just throw those out there. Like I said, I got a ranch, chicken nugs. Just set everything up. Oh yeah, chicken nugs. And then I got a Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac in like at least a year. I think I've only, oh man. I've only tried a Big Mac like once or twice. But yeah, that looks kind of intense. Woo! Alright, this is it. This is the spread. Okay. First things first, fries. While they're still hot. Oh yeah. Best fries in the world, you guys. Not even kidding. They gotta be hot though, and they gotta be salty. So, let's open up our ranch. Maybe it's the ranch I've never tried at McDonald's. I don't even know. I don't usually get sauces with my nuggets, but... These. Let's try a fry in the ranch. Nugget time. I'm digging in, y'all. I'm hungry. Straight fry. Oh my god, Diet Coke. Yeah, it was raining today, and I'm like, I just want a lazy Saturday where I just eat fast food. And I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. And a long time for me is like a month. So, it's probably been about a month. Oh, man. Alright. Let's get into this double cheeseburger. Alright. You guys want the first bite? There you go. Got some pickles in there, onions, a couple slices of that American cheese. Yum. It's a little cold, actually. I don't know why, I just got it. I feel like they have their burgers like already prepared. And they're just waiting around for someone to buy them. Fries are nice and hot though. Whoops. So when I'm eating, not for a mukbang, oh, God, I just dropped 2 fries. That's 2 gone. You know, when I'm eating McDonald's in reality, I usually like eat all the fries first. I think because I just like them to be hot. Then I usually get a plain double cheeseburger. I don't normally get the pickles and onions either on it, but like, why not? I'm not a ketchup fan. I'm not a mustard fan. Well, I like mustard. I don't know. Something about McDonald's burgers though, it's like I just like plain. That pickle really adds though. Okay, let's get into this guy. Like I said, I haven't had one of these in at least a year. We got some cheese on the bottom here. We got lettuce and onion on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. More lettuce on the top. Where's that sauce? Oh, we got pickles and our Big Mac sauce. All right, first bite, guys. Mmm. Very saucy and very bready. I'm gonna have to vacuum today. I'm dropping shit. It's pretty damn good. I actually really like the shredded lettuce on this. Yeah, I'm killing this meal. You see my bed. I'm literally just facing my bed today. Man. Oh, McDonald's. I don't feel like the fries need any sauce. But, hey, they're alright with the ranch. Fries are already cooling off. Let's go for another nugget. Ooh. Nuggets are always good at McDonald's. I always get nuggets just in case the burger's not good. Because the burgers are hit and miss. So the nuggets are like my insurance. It's like, oh, at least I have something to eat. They're okay today. They're a little cold, but still tasty. What I don't like is when the buns get like hard. You know they've been sitting out and they're stale. So you know how I did that icebreaker questions thing the other day, a couple days ago. I think it was in my Jets Pizza. Yeah, it was in my Jets Pizza mukbang. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But it was from like 2 days ago. I was talking to my brother about it. He's like, you know what you should do? Is just tell your whole life story. And, you know, multiple episodes, obviously. Because, like, I've had an interesting life. We all have. And basically all I'm doing on this channel is just eating. And that's why I did the icebreaker. Because I'm like, a lot of people maybe don't know anything about me. It'd be fun. I'm like, yeah, I guess I gotta just start at the beginning. But there's a lot. I don't know. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I can give you a little background, I guess, on me. I don't even know where to start. Because, like, you know where we all are at right now. We're all stuck in this coronavirus world with Trump as the president and capitalism and poverty and all this bullshit. So that's where we're all at now. But we all came from somewhere, right? I caught it. Basic, like, gist of my life. I can give you just like a overview kind of type thing. I was born into like a somewhat well-off family. My dad was pickle. My dad was an engineer for I don't even know what company. A bunch of different companies throughout the years. He was like super smart. Whatever. But, you know, I grew up we're the type of family that we could go to Germany. We went to Germany a few times because part of, I guess his company like worked overseas too in Germany. So he would have to go there. I think there was a time where he was going to Germany every 2 weeks for 2 weeks at a time. So he literally had an apartment in Germany. He'd be there for 2 weeks. Then he'd come home for 2 weeks. This was like later on when we were like teenagers. Maybe like 13, 14. Maybe 15, 16, I don't know. Before that, he would just go every once in a while. We would go with him. It would be like a vacation. For him, he would be working, I think. He was also a pastor, a Lutheran pastor, which is like, I mean, I don't know if you guys know what Lutheranism is, but it doesn't even matter because the type of Lutheran he was like the most strict. Damn, that was the best one ever. It's because I'm drinking pop, you guys. Oh, so good. Now I have more room. Do you guys ever notice that? Like when you're drinking pop with a meal, you burp more and then you have more room to eat more? Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Yeah, he was a pastor. And this was all on the outside. And the inside of our lives, like behind closed doors, he was a maniac. Really controlling. Really like fat shaming. Really moody. Never know what he would be mad about. When he came home from work, it was always just like your heart would race. Like, oh God, is everything clean? Well, it's hard to explain without going into each individual like story to give you examples, but for the overview, we'll just say he was crazy. It was rough. But on top of that, you know, he was a pastor. We would go to church. We would have to drive to Midland, Michigan, which is like 2 hours away, I think. Every Sunday for church. We have to get up at like, 5 in the morning. I have to put on a dress and tights. God, you remember tights, you guys? It was like white tights that are like, oh, I hated it. And, my mom was like the organist, meaning like she had like a keyboard, like a little keyboard, and she would play the hymns. But he would always criticize her for like messing up, and she was not a trained musician. Like, I'm pretty sure she taught herself how to play. No, I think she took piano lessons when she was a kid, but like, she's not a professional. Hire someone if you want it to be perfect. Fucking asshole. But she'd always be stressed about that. She would have to practice and. Anyway, I realized I was gay as fuck when I was 7th grade. And I didn't really know what that was because, number one, I was homeschooled. Oh yeah, so my parents decided to homeschool me as soon as I hit like 2nd grade. So all of us kids were homeschooled from then on, basically. So when I hit middle school, it was like in the later part of elementary school when we moved to Livonia. They decided, okay, you can go to an actual school just for like music class and art class, electives. And then you'll come home and we'll do our homeschooling, like the academic subjects. I was like, cool, I get to like see people. So we went to this new school, it was really cool. Adams Elementary, which is now torn down. I passed by it the other day, I'm like, holy shit. My sibling was like, yeah, it's been like that for like a couple months or like a year or something. I'm like, who knew? Yeah, I'm killing this food. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this though. So, I don't even know where am I at with this? Yeah, homeschooling, okay. So I started to go to school, and then by the time I hit 7th grade, I went to the middle school, and they had this really good band director who was also a trombone teacher, and I played trombone. So that's another thing. I was a trombone player. I majored in it in college. But, I went to that school because it wasn't like the school I was supposed to go to, I think. I think I went there because of him, and then he was also my private teacher. But the reason I knew I was gay, I remember walking down the hallway to the band room, and there was like, people will walk around, like it was just like passing time. And there was this girl, excuse me, there was this girl ahead of me, I remember her name. I don't want to say her name though. I literally remember her first and last name. Creepy, right? But anyway, she was walking ahead of me, and I just remember like staring at her ass. And then and because I didn't know what gay was, like I've been really sheltered, you know, I've been homeschooled, like there weren't a ton of people that I was friends with because I was so like isolated. My dad isolated us. Like he didn't really let us have friends, okay? Let's be real. But I didn't know what gay was, and I was just like, why? In my head, I remember being like, why am I looking at her butt? Like, what's the point? Like, and then ever since then, like, all of, like, 7th grade, I just kept staring at girls and, like, getting these weird feelings and, like, what's going on. You know, by the time I hit high school, like, 9th grade, I was like, okay, I knew what gay was at that point. But I, like, you know, my dad was a fucking crazy pastor, and he would have sermons, at church. He would have sermons about, like, the alternative lifestyle and, like, how it's so sinful and how you're gonna go to hell. And I just felt like he was talking to me the whole time, and I just figured I could never be myself, and it was really scary and really sad time in my life, all of high school. So finally he fucked off when my mom kicked him out in like 06, right when I was about to go off to college. I was like, good for you, Mom. And because he had been cheating on her, you know, multiple times, but she finally found out about it. He was cheating on her with this prostitute, and he went to go live with her, and you know, she stole his car a couple of times for drugs and stuff. It was crazy. But yeah, I went off to college and I became gay. I did some gay stuff, learned about trombone and music, and 4 years later, I dropped out. And yeah, there's just a lot after that still, but that's just kind of my like background. College was more for me about finding myself than it was about the music, even though I really loved the music. I was never the type of person to practice my trombone that much. Even back in high school, I remember Mom would have to make me practice. But I could always kind of squeeze by. I was really good. But once I hit college, you're not the best anymore. Like, yeah, I was one of the best in my little high school. Or people aren't all majoring in music, but you go to college, all those people got in there, they're paying to go there, they got scholarships to go there because they're amazing. I was kind of like right in the middle, you know? So I would have had to have worked hard to do well. And I did like relatively well there, but like my trombone professor knew I was not practicing. I remember one day, I'll always remember this because it like meant a lot to me, but at the same time I didn't do shit about it. He was like, it was one of those days where I came to my lesson, I wasn't prepared with like the solo I was working on or whatever, and he was like, Miranda, you have more talent in your little pinky finger, the tip of your pinky finger, than any of the other trombone players in the studio combined, but you don't work for it, and you're not gonna get anywhere. I mean, maybe he didn't say you're not gonna get anywhere, but it was like the gist of it, like, wow, you're amazing, but like, you don't do shit. I was like, wow, that's a really good compliment. And then I continued to like fuck off and not practice. But you know, in the long run, I guess it wasn't what I wanted to do. My dad had been a trombone player when he was a kid and in college and stuff, and I think he was pushing me to do that because he failed at it. He didn't fail at it, but like he didn't go into it. I think he was just really excited for me to live the life he couldn't. It was legit. Real legit. Yeah. Yeah. My mom was awesome though. After you know, my dad left or whatever, she started dating someone else who was not a good guy, but they fell in love. And I think they were together for a good 10 years. She found out he had been emailing chicks to come over and bang him while she was at work. And he didn't work, he didn't have a job ever. So he had been using his email to like hook up with girls on like Craigslist or whatever, or I don't even know. But she found out and she's like, all right, you're out, bye. And as soon as she kicked him out, she just gotten hip surgery too, because she had, for the last 5 years, she had really bad hip pain and she couldn't walk really. So she finally, like, she lost a shit ton of weight in order to get the surgery. She was getting better. She's like, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna, you know, start traveling. I'm gonna be walking around all the time. I'm gonna be doing fun things. It was so exciting. And then a couple months later, they're just like, yeah, you have ovarian cancer. And like a month and a half later, she died. So really, really sad story. That she died in February of 19. So the last year has just been, you know, me kind of trying to figure out what to do without her, because I don't know, like after my dad left, she just like became my best friend, you know. Even though she married that dude, me and her would still hang out a lot, and I would just kind of ignore him. I mean, like when they got together, I think I was still living in the home. Then I went through a few relationships that were bad, and you know, she's kind of saved me from those. And I mean, there's a lot, you guys. There's a lot to tell. But I miss my mom every day, and that's kind of why I really like my cooking channel, because I would cook for her, and I never appreciated it when I did it. I was always like, oh, I have to cook. Like, I didn't complain to her about it, but I wish I would have enjoyed it while she was around, so she could have tried all these new recipes that I came up with. She would have loved the cooking channel, you know, and she would have loved doing it with me, or doing these mukbangs with me, maybe. Who knows? But I do that now kind of in honor of her, and it's fun for me, and I try to live my life the way she would be proud of, and that's all I can really do. But yeah, I gotta get this part. There's some cheese coming out the back. I love the cheese. Is my favorite part, you guys. This box is just like a computer box, I guess, from work. I was told to hold on to it. I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this box? Like, I can't throw it away. I don't know, maybe because it goes with the computer. But just use it for mukbangs now to kind of raise up my food. I'm gonna have to wash this off. It's getting kind of dirty. Damn, y'all, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish all this shit. Bam. But yeah, then I guess on the other side of things, after my dad left, my mom, you know, I went to college and lived my life, but like in the meantime, my dad started doing like hardcore drugs like cocaine and heroin, probably because of the woman he was with, I don't know. But he spent $100,000 in less than a year on drugs and drugs alone. So that's why I had to actually, which I'm not mad about. I grew up in so much privilege. I went to U of M, like University of Michigan, for trombone with a half tuition scholarship. But my third year, I had to live at home and commute because we couldn't afford housing anymore because my dad, you know, wasn't helping pay for anything. You know, he was just doing drugs. Which whatever. It was cool living at home because I got to just like chill with my mom and family and drive up to school. I still made it all 4 years. I just dropped out at the end of the 4th year. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, and that's for another day. That story's for another day. Gotta leave something up to the imagination, huh? But this is just a really vague overview. You can tell there's a lot in there. There's a lot of content. So yeah, maybe I'll start giving you guys chapters. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know if this was a good video, if you enjoyed hearing about my life and the drama. Let me know what portions you're interested in, because these videos are not for me, guys. They're for you. I know I only have a few people watching now, but you never know. You know, someone might be like, ooh, I want to hear about this. Totally. I'm down. I'm an open book. Yeah, that's what my brother and I were talking about, was that, yeah, why not tell my whole fucking story? I have nothing to hide. Not like I'm holding these crazy secrets, you know. It's just my life. It's been crazy. Well, I have no idea how many calories that was. But I was able to eat it all. I guess I was hungry. Clean this up later. But maybe it will be, maybe these videos will be for me a little bit, because it's kind of therapeutic to kind of think through my life and be like, what crazy things did happen? That was kind of short, but maybe getting into this stuff will be good for me too. Either way, it'll be interesting. It'll be something fun for people to watch. Yeah, good times. Well, one more sip of this, and I'm off. Peace out, y'all.